right, so you just got done going through the steps of graphing a linear inequality, okay? So now we're going to do 6 examples. These examples will help you on your worksheet, okay? So let's go to question number 1, and we are going to do y is greater than negative 3x plus 4. Okay, so let's just graph this like we normally do. So we would start at B, which is a positive 4. So here's my y-axis. I'm going to start at the origin. Let me zoom this in for you guys. Okay, so we're going to graph it. We're going to start at a positive 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, then again, I like to make my slope a fraction. It's a negative, so we're going to be going down. Or it's going to be at the end when I plot my points, it's going to look like this. So I'm going to go down 3 because I can't go up 3. I'm going to go down 3, 1, 2, 3, and to the right 1. I'm going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, to the right 1. Okay, so again, I want 3 points. Okay, now take a look at your inequality. Okay, so I'm going to just highlight it. Your inequality is greater than. So let's look up here. Is it going to be a solid or a dotted line? If it's greater than, it's going to be a dotted line. So instead of making a ruler line through these points, we're going to dot, 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 dot. Okay, then still put your arrows on the top and bottom, okay? Now, this says y is greater than, okay? So think about this point right here. Your y-axis, your y-intercept. Where are the numbers greater than 4? Would it be negative 3, or would it be 3, 2, and 1, or would it be 5? It would be 5. So I'm going to shade this area and everything over here. You just graphed your first inequality. It's a dotted line, and we're shading above. The second one is y is greater than or equal to negative 4. Okay, so y is greater than or equal to negative 4. Where is y is 4? So here's your y-axis. Where is it negative 4? 1, 2, 3, and 4, right there. Now you should know that if it's a y equals a number, it's going to be a horizontal line. But here we have to think about, is it going to be solid or dotted? It's going to be a solid line because we have this line underneath it. So let's make a solid line through y equals negative 4. Now, let's take a look at this, and it says y is greater than. So let's take a look at y is negative 4. Where are your numbers bigger than negative 4? Would it be negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, or would it be negative 5? Things that are greater than are above. So we're going to shade all of this. Again, you can pause this video as many times as you want, go back, whatever you need to do. All right, let's do number 3. Number 3 is y is less than 2x minus 5. So we're going to graph it as usual. We're going to start at your b, which is negative 5, on the y-axis. I like to make my slope a fraction. So 2 over 1, I'm going to go up 2 over 1. It's a positive slope, so I'm going to go this way. It needs to look like this when I'm done. So I'm going to go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. Up 2, 1, 2 over 1, 2 over 1. I'm going to do one more point. Okay. Now, is the inequality telling us, is it dotted or solid? If it's solid, it's got a line underneath. This one would be dotted, it's got no line underneath. So I'm going to dot through and make sure we still do our arrows. Remember, arrows tell us that it goes on forever, it's never ending. Okay? Then it says y is less than. So let's look at our y value, which is here. Where are my numbers smaller than negative 5? Would it be negative 4, negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0? Or would it be negative 6? Negative 6 is smaller than negative 5, so I'm going to shade below it. All right, let's go on to number 4. Number 4 is y is less than or equal to 7 over 4 x plus 2. Again, I'm going to start at positive 2. 7 over 4, it's a positive slope. So actually I'm going to go down 7 over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? It's a solid line because it's less than or equal to. And I'm talking about anything that is smaller than 2, which is below. Number 5. Negative 3x plus 5y is greater than negative 15. We're going to solve for y. So we're going to add 3x on both sides. So I'm going to do it down here. So now I have 5y is greater than 3x minus 15. Then I'm going to divide by 5 on every term. I have y is greater than 3 over 5x minus 3. So I'm going to start at negative 3. I'm going to go up 3 over 5. It's a positive slope. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I could go down 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be a dotted line because it's greater than. And what are my numbers greater than negative 3? I'm going to shade above. Okay, again, you can pause anytime. All right, and the last one is x minus y is less than 2. So again, you want to solve for x or for y, so you need to subtract x on both sides. So you have a negative y is less than negative x plus 2. Now, this is what you have to think about our rules of inequalities. I have to divide each term by that negative 1. When you multiply or divide by a negative, what happens to this inequality sign? It should flip. So instead of less than, it's going to be greater than. So that would be a y. This would be a positive 1x. This would be a negative 2. So I'm going to start at negative 2. I'm going to go up 1 over 1. It is a positive slope. So I'm going to start at negative 2, up 1 over 1, or down 1 over 1, depending on what you want to do. It's greater than, so it's a dotted line. And y is greater than, so we're going to shade things that are bigger than negative 2, which would be above. Okay? So here are all of your examples. Kind of look through them. If you need to go back and repeat them, go ahead and do so. Okay? Now, you have your homework assignment. There is 12 problems. I would highly recommend you doing all of them. Now, some of them we did on our sheets here. Okay, so these are some of the homework problems. You're more than welcome to copy and paste them on there, okay? Because this one and this one are the same. Oh, except the signs. So be careful for your signs, okay? So just take a look. I'd like you to do all of them because it's practice. Tomorrow we will take the quiz. All right, good luck. And if you have any questions, I do have the answer key, but you can come up here and ask for it.